On this edition of Alberta Dugout Stories, the podcast, the wait is over in Okotoks as the Dawgs are the 2019 Western Canadian Baseball League champions. Welcome to episode 51 of Alberta Dugout Stories, the podcast. I'm Joe McFarland. They were one of the best teams in the league from wire to wire. The Okotoks Dawgs won their first 7 games of the season, setting the tone for the best record in the Western Canadian Baseball League's West Division. They then grinded out 3-game series wins over Edmonton and Lethbridge to get themselves into the final against the best team in the East all season, that being the Regina Red Sox. The Dawgs bit the Red Sox hard in Regina in Game 1, winning 7-2. The best of 3 shifted to Seaman Stadium for Game 2 Friday night and a chance to win it all on home turf. The home team was down 3-1 after 4 but managed to come back to tie it. The two teams traded runs through the rest of the game, with the Dawgs putting up a 4 spot in the 8th to take an 8-5 lead. The Red Sox scored one more before Calgary's Brandon Desjardins struck out Robbie Wilkes on a foul tip, with catcher Gavin Logan throwing it to first baseman J.T. Patterson for the final out of the series and the season. The celebration was caught on video by our own Ian Wilson, which you can see for yourself on our social media platforms. We start off this episode of the podcast with Desjardins, who picked up the save as the Dawgs claimed their first WCBL championship in a decade.
So first off, congratulations, 2019 WCBL champion. How does that sound?
It feels pretty good. Close out a career like that.
Tell me about that. You coming off your senior year. You end up closing, you're on the mound for the last pitch. Just walk me through that experience.
All I was thinking was to get out there, throw strikes, let them get themselves out. I knew my stuff was working all day because in the bullpen it was feeling really good, so just threw everything for a strike.
You kind of, over the playoffs, you kind of went all over the place. You were a starter, coming out of the bullpen, just all hands on deck when needed. What was the approach there?
Just did my recovery every day after I threw, and then when Joe asked if they need someone to start, I said I'll do it. And today I asked for the ball if we needed it, and they gave it to me, so I did my job.
What does it mean to you to kind of go out this way? I mean, this means a huge amount to this community, to this team. It's been a decade since they won. What does it mean to you personally?
It means a lot because I've always grown up. I grew up in Calgary, always played against the Dawgs, could never beat them. It's like a dream come true to play for them and give them the championship.
What's next for you? What's the plans now?
I'm going to try and keep on playing. I'm going to make a video, send it out, see what kind of connections we have, give it a few years, see if I can make it or not, and then go from there.
Awesome. Last question. How was the arm feeling at the end, and how much did the crowd, I mean, you could feel that crowd tonight at the very end. How much did that kind of play a role in just giving you that adrenaline at the end?
It really helped me out. I really wanted to end it with a strikeout. With all that noise, I had to throw a good curveball. Yeah, I did it. So I'm very happy with myself.
Awesome. Well, congratulations again.
Thank you.
Now, a lot's been made about how much success the Dawgs have had over the last 10 years without winning the title. That particular issue was addressed by Coach David Robb, who was with the club the last time they raised the championship trophy.
Walk me through that game. That was one of the wilder, more interesting games. Lots happening in that game.
We knew we had our guy on the mound that we wanted to have. He came out through a complete game the last time, so we knew we had the confidence in that. He wasn't really sharp, and thanks, Carl. He missed in the middle of the plate for a little bit, but then that competitiveness comes out. And he put up about 3 zeros there and got us back. He got us a chance to score some runs and tie it up. And we do battle. We battle here especially. These fans are so amazing. There's very few games that we are really sloppy.
Yeah.
And we didn't make the errors, but we just kind of like, guy not going to the right base, or Tristan comes up and he looks to second and then he throws late. Guy goes first to third, and they take advantage. They did what they needed to do, but there was just a little bit of I don't know if it was a letdown or what, but it's still it was that idea that it didn't matter. We were still going to come back and we're still going to score. So then we go ahead and then they get ahead, and it was still, you know what? All we have to do is get one run because advantage Dogs. We're here at home. We're going to win in the 9th or something like that. And sure enough, we come up big, not just one run win, but 3
and you
runs.
Needed those extra ones.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. Runners on. You're right.
You're one of the few guys with the team who gets a sense of the historical perspective more than a lot of the players and even the coaches here. Tell me about that. This is the first title in a decade. What does that mean to you? Well, both to you and just the organization and the community.
Well, the transition from when we first started to now, the other teams in the league have had to go, from senior to college and collegiate, and they've gotten so much better.
Yeah.
The first 3 years, I'm not saying that they were bad, but I think we were, more prepared in recruiting and things like that. And so, but then after the 3 or 4 years, all of a sudden, there are some really good teams that were recruited and played in both provinces. And so then it became more of a challenge. But I always maintain, yes, it's disappointing when you don't win and you lose in the playoffs, but you can't dance if nobody invites you. And we were invited every year. We played to get there, but we were invited every year. So we always had that chance. So this idea of I don't know, the Okotoks and the monkey off our back, I never believed in it. And I told the players that. I said, I've never believed that. We don't choke. Games are like that. They come up. We don't get one hit or something like that, and those guys come up and get a break, and we lose. But it's not like we blow games.
Yeah. Did it mean anything more the getting past Edmonton in that first round? Was there anything either psychologically or no? Or was it just another?
For me, it wasn't. Me, it wasn't. I think for some guys it was, because some of these guys were back from years before, like last year, and then some of the J-Dogs especially, they know the history, and so they understand that. But most, any of the other guys that, Hammergren, who pitched well and everything in that one game, he doesn't know the history, so it was another game for him. It was just a matter of getting winning and getting to the next round. But I don't know. For us, I think it was, it still was that matter that this is the different year with the 3 games, and you lose one and you go, there it is right now, so it's, I know we won first ones all the time, but still when you start to lose that one, you kind of go, now it's a decider, and every time we had to go to that decider every time except for this one. And this is the funny thing is Swift Current won 2 in their first round, and we won last night at their place, and those are the only 2 visiting teams that won. All the home teams won all the time in all the series except for our game last night and Swift Current in Weyburn the first time.
It's I tell people this, but I'm not sure they fully grasp it. And Greg Morrison, after Medicine Hat won last year, he said it's hard to win this league, isn't it? It's not from the structure of the roster all the way through and the timing of things. You can't really string together 2 or even 3 bad games at the wrong time, or you're done. Talk to that a little bit. Just the difficulty in winning it all.
It's for me. And I told some of these guys this, and I said the same thing when we went to the World Series with Mesa. It's harder to get out of your own conference than it is to play in this series. They were good games, but tonight was really exciting. But no, it's like how many one-run games and come from behind games did we have just to get out of our province, basically. And you're right. It's that kind of a competitiveness that there are rivalries, and if there aren't rivalries, we play them enough times that they don't want us to beat them. We don't want to lose, and they don't want to lose to somebody like us. So it's that kind of thing. When we played that 17-inning game in Medicine Hat, that's the same idea. Our guys are trying to be loose and they're having fun, but you know what? They're playing hard because we didn't want them to beat us, and it's vice versa. 17 innings.
Tell me just about the growth that you've seen in the game here since the last title. I mean, you could see that crowd, you could feel that crowd and hear that crowd building to the last out tonight. Like, it just seems like, I wasn't around for the last title, but what have you seen in this market and this growth of this club?
Well, here's an interesting one too, is that this is the first time we've gone past like the second round or something like that since 2011?
Yep.
And yet our attendance seems to keep growing every year. Now they add those things, but you still have to put bodies in the seats.
Yep.
And the berm is big.
Yep.
And so we have a better average attendance every year, even though we weren't going past the second round. So people are disappointed in us, but they're still coming out for games.
Yep.
So they still enjoyed the product. They still enjoyed all the kids coming out and playing. And then the disappointment, I don't know if I think it's just the next season kind of overwhelmed that disappointment of, oh, well, they didn't do it last year, but you know what? This year it's a new year, and we liked how they play, and we like that. This is just, the second to none.
Yeah.
It really is. In anywhere but Toronto, and Toronto's not in the playoffs as much as we are. So.
Last question, just on a personal level, what does tonight's win and this title mean to you personally?
It's for me. I don't know. I keep saying, I'm fortunate to be on teams that win. Yep. I can count the 50 that I have. If they all had rings, I'd have 50 rings because I've been on teams that just seem to win, and it's fortunate, and I'm just fortunate to be here and happy that people still want me to come back, sort of thing. So, okay. I'm just an old guy that stays out of everybody's way. So.
Just 3 days earlier, the Dogs picked up the 3-game series win over Lethbridge, and Ian sat down with another couple of Dogs players after that win to talk about their seasons and what it meant to them to be a part of the team. Justin Hammergren picked up the win in relief for Desjardins in that Game 3 win, allowing just 2 hits in the final 4 innings.
First off, again, congratulations on the win tonight. And just tell me what was working well for you tonight. You come into a ball game that's pretty close, pretty tight, and it's up for grabs there. Tell us about your approach.
I just went in there and just wanted to pick up where Desjardins left off because he threw a great game, and I just wanted to back him up, and happy to just come in there and throw strikes, honestly. Like, we've been struggling a little bit throwing strikes out of the pen, but I just tried to continue on what he was doing and keep the pressure on him, honestly.
Yeah. Now tell us, because you joined the team a little bit later in the season, I think it was early June or mid-June. What brought you to the Dogs? How did you end up coming to play here?
Well, one of the old players, Anthony Balderas, I don't know if you remember him.
Yeah, I remember the name.
Yeah, he was a coach at LC State, my college.
Oh, okay.
So I was good buddies with him, and he said, this is a great place to be, and like sick fans all the time. And I was like, all right, I'll come out there and play some baseball. So it's been a great experience too so far. It's awesome.
To live up to the building, the fans were kind of they were into it tonight.
I couldn't be out of it, honestly, in the ninth inning. They were keeping me alive, and they do great every night. So it's a cool environment all the time.
How are you feeling right at the end there? Are you kind of looking to see if anyone's walking out of the dugout, or?
I was kind of feeling the leak out of the dugout a little bit, but I was just honestly try to keep focus as much as possible and just finish the inning and get us to the next step, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Tell us a little bit about yourself. You're coming off your senior season, I believe. Mm-hmm. Where were you playing, and how did your senior season go?
We did pretty well my senior year. I was coming back off of a labrum injury, so I kind of was just kind of recovering. Got a couple starts at the end of the year, threw in the World Series, which was fun. But I'm from Tucson, Arizona, so a little far from here.
A little cooler.
A little cooler here. But it was a great senior year. I'm just happy to continue playing baseball, honestly. That's all I really want to do,
Well, that's always the thing, right? Like, it's how do you approach these games? Because you come in tonight and like this could be your last highly competitive game for a while or forever. So does that change your mindset with how you approach things, or not really?
I try to keep the same mindset just all the time, because you never want to get too high or too low about yourself or anything. So it definitely, I'd say it just motivates me more, honestly, just to show out as much as I can for however much longer I get to play baseball, So I just try and take it in every day, like, hey, this could be my last game, so do whatever you can to just leave it all out there.
Yeah, we've seen a few guys that you've played against, Hunter Boyd, throwing, like 10 innings, you're doing what you do, and I guess that's always kind of on the table, right?
Just got to do what you can, honestly, at this time. Like, me personally, I just want to do whatever it takes to win for our team, and whatever I got to do, I'll do it.
Tell me a little bit about you're not overly familiar with this community or this fan base. You get here, you can see that there's butts in the seats. They know their baseball. They're watching. They're paying attention. But it's been a decade since they've won a summer title, so this means quite a bit. I don't know if you know how much it means to definitely grasp the history there.
Definitely going throughout the summer, I didn't realize how much, because in my school the towns are really small town oriented, around the baseball team. So I kind of came out here from that, which is kind of awesome because it's the same exact way here. The fans, it's like a good baseball stadium because each team can get cheered on at any point, they really respect the game, and being able to do it for them and the whole city is kind of awesome because I know that we had this stigma of not being able to make it out in the first round.
That's right.
So I learned that one quick. And, but after that, I think we've just been rolling, and it's been great. And you can feel it around the stadium when we come in, or when the fans start rolling in, the buzz is pretty high, and it's a lot of hope, and it feels good. It's easy to play behind, honestly.
And you pitched against Edmonton, did you not?
I pitched at Edmonton.
You did, okay.
Yes.
So you were against Hunter, and so that was the crazy game to be a part of.
It was a great game. Yeah, he threw a great game. It was awesome to be in. Their fans are a little wild. So.
Do you know Hunter at all, or did you talk to him after the game?
I've talked to him a couple times here and there during the season because we play him 2 or 3 times a year. So I talked to him here and there. I let him know he threw a great game. He threw a great game. So it was a pretty cool thing to watch.
Yeah. Were you worried about his arm at all, or were you just
I knew it. Knowing him, I knew he was going. He was going for the long haul.
It's already busted up a bit already anyways, right?
So he was going for it.
Yeah. So any kind of final thoughts, just kind of going into the finals, and a lot of chance to kind of make history here, right?
Just honestly, just try and keep the pressure on the other team and just keep doing our thing, and that's all we can really do. Just keep playing it game by game and inning by inning, and just stay with our style of play, stay with our approach, and we'll be fine.
The championship means a lot to many former Dawgs Academy players as well, who saw the efforts of the last decade go by without a championship. One of those players is outfielder Dane Tofteland. The Grand Prairie native was a big part of the team during the stretch drive, and as it turns out, he went through an injury scare in college this spring that almost derailed his entire senior season.
Walk me through, first of all, just what you saw in Edmonton and now Lethbridge, both 2 really strong opponents and 2 really tight series to get to this point.
Yeah, I mean, the main thing with both the teams is they play very well at home. So it's tough to go into their park and get momentum from there, with their fans. But, I mean, we did well. We played well in Edmonton, and Lethbridge not so much. We couldn't really get momentum going. But, I mean, we play behind great fans at home, and we've lost maybe 6 games at home this summer. It's been pretty crazy here.
Yeah. What does that crowd do for you? I mean, you hear it tonight, even though it looks like the numbers are a little bit down because of the weather, they're still vocal.
Yeah, I mean, once you get the thing rolling, I mean, they get behind you, and it's hard to beat us here at home. So I mean, it's awesome. I mean, them coming out every day, it's a lot. It means a lot to the guys here and to the coach as well.
Yeah. Now you're coming off your senior season, I believe, at Indiana State.
Yep.
That's always, you're in that spot where it's like this could be the last at bat, the last inning. How do you kind of process all that, or do you? Or do you just keep going up to the plate and swinging and go to the field when they call you out?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really put too much thought into it. It's not going to be my last game, so I'm going to keep playing until someone takes the jersey off my back. So. But no, it's obviously special coming back here for my last eligible summer for college. This place means a lot to me. It always has in my high school days. So it's great to be back. And I love everybody here, and I love the fans.
Yeah, you're a Dawgs Academy grad, I believe. You didn't play here last season, but you're back playing for the summer club this year. What brought you back? Tell us about just coming back and playing for the big club after your season at Indiana State.
Yeah, I mean, I just didn't want to be done playing baseball. So I just came back here, and I know the guys here, everybody's great, all the coaches and stuff. So I mean, I just wanted to come back, get with the guys, and start to get back into the groove of things. Because I mean, being away from the game for a week it was after Nashville, I just want to get back in it. So came up here, and it's well worth it.
Yeah. Give us a rundown of your season at Indiana State. How did it go, both as a team and individually this season for you?
As a team, phenomenal. We had a lot of huge series wins. I mean, we started out our season, I think, 20-3. So, I mean, we had a hot start, and then we kind of cooled off for about a week and a half. We had a couple tough losses against Michigan State, who I think had 20 losses at the time. And those really hurt the RPI, but we bounced back. We were in the losers bracket in our tournament, came back from behind that, beat Baptist, who swept us in the conference series. So it was great as a team. Personally, I didn't have a great start. I actually didn't play the first little bit because I had an orbital fracture in my eye. Yeah, doing a bunting drill, which was great.
Sure. You had the Max Scherzer type
exactly.
deal, eh? Oh, man.
Exactly. So I didn't play for a while there. And
how long did that keep you out for?
A couple weeks, so I had to work my way back into the lineup. And then once I finally got back in, I solidified it and finished the rest of my season.
When you go through an injury like that, does that make your season, your senior season when you're actually playing and also this summer mean that much more?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of stuff went through my head when it first happened. I couldn't open my eye for, I think it was like a day and a half, and first thing I was thinking is, am I going to be able to see again? And that was the initial thought. So I mean, it was scary. I mean, I was blessed to be able to see. I took it directly square in the eye. So it was. I'm very blessed to be able to see. So I'm just taking every day from there. So I mean, it's borrowed time for baseball, really.
Yeah. So. Had you played summer ball before this season? Like another league? Yeah, you had. Okay.
Yeah, I did the 2 prior summers. I went to California. I played for Joey Gomes.
Okay.
And then the year before that, I was in Hamilton, Ohio. Played for the Hamilton Joes. And then the year before that, my redshirt year, I was actually here.
Okay.
Yeah, my redshirt. I played for Brett Thomas when he was still here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me how this league kind of compares and stacks up to the other summer products out there. Like, you've been around a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, the league at the start of the season isn't great. I think a lot of summer leagues are like that too when guys are on temps. But once some of the guys get let go and the pitchers start to pick it up and competition gets a little bit better. But I mean, the Cali league I played in was a lot of dudes. Like, you're playing Big 12 guys and ACC dudes. And it's a lot of fun competing with guys like that. I mean, it's a lot of fun competing here too. But I mean, it's all baseball. So you get in slumps in a hurry there too. So.
Yeah. Tell me about just, you're in the final now. What does it mean to you to have the shot to bring a championship home here? It's not easy to, like, despite what people say about summer ball, and it's not easy to win this thing, right? Like, the lineup changes quite a bit over the course of the summer, and
you're right.
And 3 games is not a long series, right? So
exactly. I mean, there's a lot that can go wrong early, and the East Division's good, man. I mean, they can pitch it. The Saskatchewan teams can pitch.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's the one thing. I think if our guys do their job on the mound like they have been, I think we're going to be all right. Especially coming back home with our fans, we're going to be good. We'll be all right.
Congratulations again to the Okotoks Dawgs on winning the WCBL championship, and a tip of the cap to all of the players, coaches, and fans from all of the teams for putting together another stellar WCBL campaign on the diamond. Big thanks to Ian for all of his work during the season, and big thanks to all of you for downloading and listening to the podcast. Make sure to leave us a rating and review wherever you're listening, or you can simply drop us a comment on social media. Until next time, thanks for all of your support, no matter the platform, of Alberta Dugout Stories.